weekend, and I want to see a show. I flip on the book of face. Yeah, I know where to go. There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community. With great advice, I know who I should go see. So all around town radio show is where I go for the latest band info. So all around town radio
show.
For the music that comforts my soul. It's the All Around Town Radio Show. The All Around Town Radio.
Hey, everybody. How you doing? Welcome to the program. It is live at 5, featuring Who's Playing Out today on a Thursday here at All Around Town Radio. We'll be right back with you with our list. Join us for it, all right?
It's the Weekend Review. Top 5 coming for you. Speaking with the fans, sometimes they don't show.
Oh, well.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
We're coming, Who's Playing Out? Off the open jam with the Who's Who of Talent. Come Friday night, ready to raise some hell. With all around, you know I'm planning to do it well. So all around town radio
Show.
it's where I go for the latest band.
All right. There we go. We're doing all right. Can't see out of my glasses. Oh, yeah. How y'all doing today? Welcome to the program on a Thursday. It's our final one of the week and the biggest one we do of the week. Let me see who's checking in out there with us today. Anybody here? Jeff Vance on the YouTube channel. How you doing, Jeff? Man, I just got some new in-ears, and man, they sound bassy now. Bassy. I sound like Barry White. Yes, in the in-ears. Jimmy Kilroy, how are you, buddy? Skip from Liars for Hire. He's on the list this week, too. Jeff, will I see you tonight if I come to the jam? Are you jam sounding or sounding jam? I hope so. Hi, Chad. What's up, bud? But let me say that. What's up, brother? How are you? Thanks for being here. Roger Tobler checking in on the Book of Face. I'm being watched by my father. My dad is here. My dad, who's a ripe old 90 years old. Hi, Dad. Thanks for checking in. John Norcus, he's in the house from the old Crying Out Loud. How are you? Jeff will be there. Good. Hi, Jim Ingram. Thank you. Tom Lease, thank you for checking in today. Good to have you all with us, guys, and welcome to the program. This is the most important show we do of the week. It's called Who's Playing Out, and it's brought to you by our friends at Heather's Cafe in Springboro, Ohio, where I was last night with 36 teams of Name That Tune players. Roughly, I'd say we had 280, 290 on the floor, maybe a little more than that. People playing, lots of fun. Always fun on a Wednesday. It is. Who else we got out there? How do you say that last name, Anthony? Is it Parisi? Did I get that right? Or Paris? Parisi? Hi, Carla D. Checking in on YouTube. Thank you. Steve Stein in the house from the Times and various other projects he's involved with. Good to have you with us, guys. Don't forget, a little live music can turn an ordinary day into a memorable experience. The area's top musicians take center stage at some of the Tri-State's best restaurants, night spots, and music venues, bringing you live music to the region nearly every night of the week. So make your first stop here weekly to find out who's playing out at one of our live local music venues. Wow, we're having some fun today. We are. Hope you're all doing well. Our band solos and duos and special events are brought to you, like I said, by our friends at Heather's Cafe in Springboro, Ohio. Don't let the term cafe fool you. It seats a lot of people. It's a big venue. And they've got a great lineup this weekend as well. So let's get to it. I said it right the second time. So Paris, I think. Paris, maybe, Anthony. I'll get it right someday. I will. Thank you so much for being with us. And Carla D isn't playing on Facebook. May just be yours. Wow. Well, yeah, there's Facebook people on here, so it's got to be broadcasting, so to speak, on there. Hi, Mike. Mike Brisbane in the house. Thank you for being here. Good to have you all with us here on a Thursday. Let me get started with our list. We're going to start out with our venues. Want to remind you again that of all the venues and all the musicians that you hear on this show on Thursday, send us their gigs. I do not go out and peruse the internet and pick things off. I don't have time for that, unfortunately. I wish I could, but I don't. So what we do, hi, Matt Anderson, is they send it to us. We have gig submission groups that are messenger groups on the Book of Face. If you want to join one of those, you can. Just let me know. Or if you just play sporadically and you want to send me your gig via a direct message, that's fine too. And we'll get that on the list each week. Deadline is Thursday at noon to get them in by then so they can make the list and I can get that list prepared for this 5-0 rock show that we do. It is. What do you got? Mike, you're welcome. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate you very much. Matt Anderson, it's good to see you, buddy. Hope you're doing well. And let me get started with our list, and it starts in the venue section with Heather's, our sponsor of this show, on the patio, as we call it. Sponsors of the Thursday live show, where tonight, coming north, the Gina and Johnny band are there at 6:30. There's so much to do tonight. And I don't know what I'm going to, I've got to go to the jam at the Bell at some point. So we will see. But Gina and Johnny kick off at 6:30. It's Grapes and Grooves wine tasting night at Heather's, 5 to 8 p.m. on the patio there. Some wonderful vocals from Gina McCann and Johnny Fink, along with the whole band playing tonight at Heather's on the patio. So if you're in the Springboro area, it's you don't get to see them up this way very often. I would definitely go to that one. Hello, Dave. Thank you. Lunchboxes in Independence, Kentucky tonight. Should have sent me that one, Dave. I'm going to put that on the list. Hi, Gary Ridgway. Hope you had a good show last night at the Moose. And Gary's on the list with Overdrive this week, right? Are you in Overdrive or Night Rain? Which I can't ever remember which one you're in. I think you're in Overdrive. I'm terrible about that, but I do talk about a lot of bands. Carla, she's got the Book of Face now. Thank you. Good to have you here, Carla. Either way, Book of Face or YouTube. Also at Heather's this weekend, Velvet Crush, the full band there on Friday night. That'll be a huge show Friday night at 7 p.m. Overdrive. Thank you, Gary. I'll get it right someday. I promise. I will. Hi, Jim McCarthy. And thank you for the list sponsored by Heather's. Yes, we appreciate Heather and her sponsorship of this show today. As we talk about her, Chad Robinson. Hi, Todd. How are you? Good to have you with us. Allison Chains is here. Good to see you. That's a great profile picture of you, by the way. And Chad, how are you? And yes, no, I got that. I've got that list, actually. It's on the list, Chad. You didn't, but somebody did. A little birdie did. Told the promoter to let us know. Well, Dave, guess what? The promoter dropped the ball. All right, Velvet Crush full band Friday night at Heather's. I got to roll here. Carly Short Saturday with the midday music there at 1 p.m. on the patio. And then White Knuckle Weekend steps in on Saturday night at 7 o'clock at Heather's on the patio with a big party that'll be going on 2 nights straight. So that's a big weekend for her. Velvet Crush on Friday and White Knuckle Weekend on Saturday. And then Sunday, you heard me talk about these folks on Monday's show, the Graveyard Daisies. The Graveyard Daisies duo will be there doing acoustic thing on Sunday at 1 p.m. on the patio at Heather's. It's also a second Sunday in Springboro. There's a lot of events going on downtown and craft vendors and lots of fun stuff there. So if you want to check that out, you can. Oh, Eve, good evening to you, Tim Bolden. Thank you. Hi, Carrie. How you been, buddy? Well, I see you tonight. Will you be at the jam tonight, or are you shooting something else? Let me know. Brian, B-Shuts. That's awesome. Glad to have you here. He says 2 great bands. Josh Baker, thank you. ATP in the house. And we're going to talk about them here in a minute as well. So Bingo's back on Tuesday at Heather's at 7. And Name That Tune with yours truly. You got to get reservations for that one. It's been full for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Just not a table open. So please get your resis in early on that one if you can. And Allison Chain says she's so excited for Billy Watts 3 Rock Waves of the 70s and 80s. Yes, I'm excited about that one too, Allison. I am. That's a good one. All right, let me get to it here. The Bell and the Bear. We're going to the Bell and the Bear, the award-winning jam tonight. It's the Bell's 7th anniversary week. Been in business 7 years, the house that Karis built. And that Thursday night jam tonight at 7:30-ish. I'd say more 8, but you know how it goes. Summertime. You never know. Hi, David Thornton. I hope you're having a wonderful day too, my friend. I miss seeing you. David Thornton, one of the greatest guys I know in music. Great player too. All right. Miss Jackie, Friday night for the anniversary party at the Bell, 7th anniversary. She'll blow the roof off. So Under the Sun will be playing Under the Stars on Saturday at 8:30 p.m. And then game night on Monday, ending up the weekend there. Karis hosting that one. That's a lot of fun. And Wednesday, Gina and Johnny will be back on the Wednesday night there. So the Bell and the Bear will be a happening place this weekend for the 7th anniversary party. And congratulations to my friend Karis and co-host of our Tuesday show, Hot Topic Tuesday, and for her 7 years in business. Mr. Burroughs Tavern is next. Steve Folieros tonight at 6 o'clock on a Thursday. And Mr. Burroughs. Friday, Barely Able in the house, 8 to 11. Saturday, a great band as well, Uncle Rico playing. Back to Springboro is going to be a bustling place on Saturday night with White Knuckle Weekend at Heather's and Uncle Rico tearing it up at Mr. Burroughs. And then Pork Hole, or Pork You Hole, however you want to say that, Jamie Combs Band, Sunday from 3 to 6. And then Tuesday, Trivia. And Wednesday, Queen of Hearts drawing, that happens at Mr. Burroughs Tavern. Did you see the guy won $1.5 million in that Queen of Hearts in Ripley yesterday? I'm sure you guys have seen the video. It's circulating. What an incredible thing for him. It was funny when they were announcing that too, and they said, you're responsible for the taxes. And I'm thinking, yeah, the tax man's probably standing right there waiting for them to hand you the money. Can you imagine? Somebody just handed you $1.5 million in cash. Wow. Crazy. Crooked Handle Brewing, Springboro. Friday night live music with Danny. I believe it's Schneebel. Is that Mr. Schneebly from School of Rock? Live with Danny Schneebel, 6:30 p.m. Sunday trivia with Josh at 6 at Crooked Handle Springboro. And then Crooked Handle Piqua has trivia with Josh on Tuesdays, 6 p.m. and Queen of Hearts on Wednesday at 8. That rounds out their schedule. Thanks for congratulating Karis there, Carla. Appreciate that. Leah from Sugar Rock. The Sugar in Sugar Rock is in the house. Kara's here. Nice job last night, Kara. Kara and Rob cleaned up last night at Name That Tune. They killed it. And Kara knew round 2 pretty well. She did. All right, we'll go to the Soft Rock Cafe, where there's karaoke every Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Longest running karaoke bar in the tri-state. 20 years going strong with some great singers there in Centerville, Ohio. Sorg Opera House, no music shows this week. Future show tickets can be picked up at cincyticket.com for the Sorg shows. Milano's in Miami Township, live music every Wednesday. This week coming up on Wednesday will be Benny Bodine there at 7 o'clock. And if you're out there, guys, please say hi. We'd love to hear from you. Mike Roberts is watching. He's not talking, but he's watching. Hi, Mike Roberts. Are you still at the beach? I hope you're still at the beach and enjoying yourself. Hamilton's Urban Backyard, voted best bar and patio in Butler County. Friday, Wayward Jays at 7 p.m. Saturday, Steve Folieros takes the stage there at 7. Team Tune Trivia every Wednesday night at 7 p.m. is happening at the Hub, Hamilton's Urban Backyard. Yes, Mike is in Siesta Key. All right. Party in Siesta Key tonight, guaranteed. If Mike Roberts is there, I saw you sitting on the old cajon. Mike Roberts is in the house. It's a party. It is. River's Edge in Hamilton, B. Taylor is the sporting act on Friday night at 6:30, and headliner Paul McDonald and the Morning Doves, that's Mourning, at 8 p.m. And that's what's happening this week at River's Edge. Great amphitheater there. They really did a lot of improvements to that. It's beautiful. Not that it was bad before, but it's really good now. Then we go up north to Springfield to O'Connor's Irish Pub, where Thursday is karaoke night at 9. DJ Pat on Friday at 9. Saturday, they're having a foam party on the patio. It's just Tina's way of cleaning the patio, I think. But yeah, they have a big foam party there once in a while, 9 p.m. on the patio. Monday, trivia with Matt Allen at 7. Heath Bowling takes the stage Tuesday doing acoustic at 8. And Wednesday, O-Comedy at 7 p.m. and karaoke at 9 rounds out the schedule for O'Connor's Irish Pub. What's going on, Rick Hansen? Thank you for being here. Good to have you with us. You know, I don't know what happened to Doug this week, but somebody else sent me a thing that you were playing in Miamisburg. Doug didn't send it to me, and that's very unlike him to not send it in. He must have been busy. Let's get to Pullman Lane's Scott's Bar and Grill in Hamilton, on the west side of Hamilton, family entertainment complex, where Saturday night, Rich and the Soul Man, or let me back that up. Rich the Soul Man is on the outside stage at 7 p.m. Monday, the After Hours Big Band at 7, and Tuesday karaoke at Pullman's 7 p.m. No Friday music till October. I think they're coming back in the fall with that. Little River Bar and Grill in Orgonia has the karaoke dance party with DJ Songs tonight at 7. Friday, Sean Poole and the Buckin' with a B Crazy Band at 7 p.m. Saturday night, Hip Shakin' Daddies take the stage at LRB at 7. Tuesday, game night at the Little River. And Wednesday, Trivia with Dave. And that shakes out at 7 p.m. on that. Hi, Leslie. How are you? Thanks for dropping in today on our show on a Thursday. Hi, Scotty Long. Hi, Dan Danis. How are you, man? What's going on? The Liars are in the house today. They are. Doug Hall never drops the ball. He doesn't. And he's a great promoter of you guys, actually. So I'm not dogging on him. He just forgot, I'm sure. All right, let's move on. The Blue Note, Harrison, Friday. Demon Jones returns to the Blue Note. Opening the show is Zach Smith and Uncle Dub. Pre-party in the pub with what is it? Kottyn? Cotton, I guess you call it Cotton. And Billy Michaels, 6 p.m. on the Showtime there on Friday. Saturday, they have 100 miles per hour there at 6 p.m. That's 100 mph. And then Sunday from 1 to 6:30, if you all know Daryl Pies, Daryl is suffering with an illness right now, and there's a benefit concert at the Blue Note from 1 to 6:30 on Sunday. Deviate, 1330, and Twisted Fate all playing. That's a great musical lineup. Food, prizes, and it's a $10 donation at the door, and raffles and such going on all day long there at the Blue Note. Hello, Chris Thompson from Uncle Rico. We just mentioned that a minute ago. Oh, yes. Mike Roberts is doing another gig tonight with Ann and Brian Coleman, Kevin Cooper, Nick. Well, look at you guys. Yes. Going to run a Venmo for Daryl. Good. Thank you guys, Mike. You're good hearts, all of you. Great people. That's got to be a good show down in Siesta Key. The people will love that. All right, we've got Miami Valley Gaming now, where Mill Creek Band plays on Friday, 9 p.m. in the Center Bar. They moved it back to 9 for summer months. Jason Owens, Saturday, 9 p.m. Center Bar at MVG. And yes, next up, Rex Patrick and the Country Legends Show in Germantown. No submission this weekend. Froggies in Monroe, Ohio. Paradise Crossing on Friday at 8. After the party, ATP on Saturday at 8 p.m. Tuesday, karaoke with DJ Turbo Joe at 8 p.m. And Wednesday, Jeep Night at 6 p.m. That rounds out the schedule for Froggies in Monroe, Ohio. Rick says he's your CEO and marketing. He does an awesome job of it, too. He really does. Hi, Tony. Thanks for dropping in. Oh, he's throwing in a shameless plug for Hindsight, who'll be at the Green in Beaver Creek Saturday, 6 to 9. Thanks for sending that one, Tony. Demerit. No submission from the Naughty Pine this week. Lori's Roadhouse has line dancing lessons every Tuesday and Thursday, and no submission for this weekend. I don't know if they're taking the weekend off because of country concert. I don't know what they're doing. Didn't get anything from it. Did you guys also hear that the Yellow Rose in West Carrollton was shut down due to the building was condemned, according to the city? That's strange. So that'll be an interesting see how that fights its way out. Hello, Toy Hobbs. How are you? Filling in for Kevin Cooper tonight at the Bell. Good deal. Well, I'll probably see you there at some point. Josh, you're most welcome, buddy. Thank you. Great to see you Sunday, too, by the way. Hi, Bill. How are you? What's Bill got to say? Getting ready for Gina and Johnny. Well, you may see me there for a few minutes, but I have to also be at the Bell tonight. So it's a two-edged sword this evening for me, Bill. I'll try to get there early and probably cut out early. Hi, Kara. She says probably should have been shut down a while. I don't want to get into that, but I don't know what any of that's about. Just that it was the building's got some problems, apparently. Who knows? Hi, Miamisburg Jay. Thank you for being here. Jeff Vance. No submission from Velveteen Saturday at Cincy Distillery 7. Another demerit. You guys are all slackers this week. You're slacking. Hidden Gym Music Club. Here comes some of the fun names again of the bands. I love reading this club stuff. Thursday night, 7:30 start time tonight. San Francisco Zodiacs, Electrified Melons, Holding Hands, Sulfur, and Brandon Skidmore all playing this evening at the Hidden Gym. Friday night at 8 p.m., it's a 90s alternative EDM dance club night there. Saturday, Bade, B-A-D-E, at 8 o'clock. P.A., Purple Ambrosia, and Slouch will be playing Saturday night. And then on Sunday at 7, Moses Mabarak's Mosaic Jazz Ensemble. Let me say that again. Moses Mabarak's Mosaic Jazz Ensemble at 7 p.m. Whew. Wow. Wow. Yeah, wow. Hi, Connie. That's the greatest picture of you, Connie. That's wonderful. All right. Fretboard Blue Ash, Singo tonight, 6:30 p.m. Sam Alessandri on Friday at 7 p.m. Brad Gaither on Saturday at 7 at Fretboard Blue Ash. And Tuesday Trivia, 6:30 p.m. rounds out their schedule. Yeah, that was a tongue twister, Scott Long. It was. Mo Harrigan's Tavern in Kettering. Doug Hart hits the stage tonight at 7 p.m. there. Friday night, Scott Houchins playing with Rena Spears at 8 p.m. Saturday, Sean Lamb and Janet Miller return from 8 to midnight on Saturday night. And then Sunday, open mic with Acoustic Junior, 5:30 to 9:30 at Mo Harrigan's Tavern. I got the Eyes Up Here gig coming up, I think, Mike, but I'll throw it in there, I believe. You guys coming right back and hitting it hard when you come back from vacation, aren't you? All right, the Brick Tap and Tavern in Huber Heights, Scott Houchins tonight at 7:30. Diddley on the stage Friday night at 8. Comstock Load plays Saturday at 8:30. And Wednesday, karaoke with DJ Denny from 8 to 11. Each week at the Village Theater in Covington, they bring you an open jam night on Wednesday night. New host every week. That's from 6 to 10 p.m. there at Mike Reeder's place. The 21 in Southwest College Corner has open mic tonight with Bob Della Posta from 7 to 10. Jane's on Main in Miamisburg, open mic with David Thornton this evening. That's an acoustic open mic, 7 p.m. on that one. Friday, Nothing But Treble at 7:30. And Saturday, Jane sends us Dancing in the Street going on right outside her business between her and TJ Chumps. They shut the street down, and the Hall Pass Rock Band will be playing at 7 o'clock on that show Saturday in Miamisburg. The Miamisburg Moose has Rockstar at 8 p.m. on Friday. Don't have a Saturday band that I know of. I didn't see anything. If you're still out there, throw it in there, if you will. 8 p.m. on those shows at the Moose Lodge in Miamisburg. Thank you, Mike Roberts. Hello, Lisa. How are you? Good to see you. I love that profile picture of you. That's cool. The cartoon thing is awesome. It is. All right. Let's keep rolling. Scotty Long, DJ Songs. Scotty, I hope it's right. I didn't get any changes. Thirsty Thursdays, Little River Bar and Grill Patioke Party for DJ Songs. That's at 7 o'clock. Trillions on Saturday, 9 p.m. Karaoke dance party. Hope that's right. Sunday Fun Day, Voodoo Brewing, 4 p.m. Open karaoke. And every Tuesday at Trillions Sports Bar and Grill, 8 p.m. The Honky Tonk Karaoke Party happening. That's Scotty Long, DJ Songs lineup. Yours truly, every Tuesday, I'm at the Miamisburg Moose featuring Q&A trivia at 7 p.m. for members and qualified guests only. Then Wednesday night, every week through November, you can catch me at Heather's for Name That Tune. Please call for a reservation, though I hate for you to come in and drive a long way, some of you, and not be able to sit down and play that night. So please, if you can, drop a reservation in if you want to come on down. And we're also here weekly on All Around Town Radio, where all your music news and needs are met, including Hot Topic Tuesday on Tuesdays with my lovely co-host, Karis, who's celebrating those 7 years of being in business at the Bell and the Bear. Hi, Debbie Vance. Thank you for being here. It's great to see your smiling face on here. If you sent it, I didn't get it, Scotty. Not at all, so I don't know. Oh, Jacob Burris Saturday night. And is the big drawing, Gary, on Sunday? Is that why you have music 7 to 10? Said Wesley Green on Sunday. Is that what's going on? I'll put that up in the comments there at the Moose, about the Moose. All right. We're going to band solos, duos, and events. I got 10 minutes to roll all these through, so be ready. Fasten your seatbelts, everybody. It is that time. It is that time. Stubbs Park Centerville Summer Concert Series has 2 shows this weekend. Friday, the second Centerville Party in the Park with Foreigner Tribute Head Games. Vendors, food trucks open at 5:30 on Friday, and the concert starts at 7. And then on their regular Sunday concert series, Turn to Stone, a tribute to ELO at 7 p.m. You can catch my good buddy Mike Coons there running sound, and he'll make sure it sounds perfect. Thank you, Gary. That's what I figured. And Michelle says Parrots of the Caribbean at Riverscape on Friday. Thank you for that. Yeah, Scotty, it probably got buried then if you sent it on Monday, buddy. I'm sure it did. I'm sorry. So if you've got something that you need to add, throw it in the comments, if you will. Sean Cooper, big show today. I gotta run into you, Coop. I haven't seen you in a while. David Linda from Barely Able. We're going to mention them here in a minute. I got to roll, folks. Here we go. Joyride playing Saturday at the Courtyard Lounge in Inglewood, 9 p.m. Overdrive Saturday at the Mug and Jug in Springfield, 7 to 11 p.m. for Overdrive. Tim Blankety's solo acoustic is Friday at Hobson Berry, Loveland, 7 to 10, and Saturday at Nation's Kitchen in Milford, 7 to 10 on that one. Hello, Amy. How are you? Good to see you on here. Thanks for dropping by. Better late than never, Amy. That's all right. For real. All right. Who else we've got? Within Tolerance Band next Thursday, not tonight, at Valley Vineyards in Morrow, 6:30 to 9:30. We don't usually punch those in, but they sent it to us. They're new into the group, so wanted to make sure we got it on there in case they forget to send it next week. Yeah, and haven't heard of the Mug and Jug in a long time either. That's the first time I've announced the Mug and Jug in ages. All right, what else to go? Let's see where I'm at. Mr. Man and the Mojo Band, Friday at Mansion Hill Tavern, 8 to 12. Sunday at the Cincy Blues Fest from 2 to 2:45. And Monday at the Century Inn, 6 to 9. That's Mr. Man and the Mojo Band. The Trapper Keepers playing Saturday at the Rip Rap Roadhouse, 7 to 10. I will say weather permitting, because, boy, are they quick to shut them down if it looks like it's going to rain in the least little bit. 7 to 10, Rip Rap Roadhouse for Trapper Keepers. Barely Able Friday at Mr. Burroughs in Springboro, 8 to 11, and Saturday at Kings Point Pub from 9 to 1 for Barely Able. Mr. David Linda out there sending that one to us. There it is. Yes. Trapper Keepers say they love great food and awesome staff. Yeah. I always love going there. I mean, Trapper Keepers, I hope you have a good show. Hope it doesn't sprinkle, though, because you'll be done. Desolate Friday at Blind Bob's in the Oregon District in Dayton, 7 to 11. Devin Milton and Company, Saturday at the Party in the Park at Burke Park in Bethel, Ohio, 6:30 to 9. Full band show there. Sugar Rock, Leah's out there somewhere. Friday, Sugar Rock's full band is at Katz in Kettering, 8 p.m. on that show. And then Saturday, Sugar Rock Duo at the Vault Mount Lookout in Cincinnati, 8 to 11 for Sugar Rock. Ray Renee's got a big list of karaoke stuff this week. Friday, Ray, karaoke with Ray at RJ Paradise Pavilion. That's behind Jungle Gyms in Eastgate, 7:30 to 11:30. Monday, karaoke party at By Gollies in Milford, 8 to 10 for Ray Renee. Tuesday at March 1st Brewing. It's an early show, 5:30 to 9 there on Tuesday at on Fountain Square. And then Tuesday karaoke late from 10 to 1 with Ray at every Tuesday at Bar 1207 in the Over the Rhine district, 10 to 1 on that one. Chad, I should run into you tonight as well. Yes. And Michelle, I've got Liars for Hire on the list as well. It's coming up, but thank you for that one. All right, Shane DeMoss, Thursday at Putter Sports Grill in Liberty Township, 7 to 10. Half-Life, Friday at the Bell Fountain Moose Lodge in Bell Fountain, 6 to 10 for Shane DeMoss's band, Half-Life. Billy Rock Band, Saturday from 6 to 9 at Southern Ohio Brewing, Factory Road in Dayton. They're coming this way. That'll be a good show on Saturday night. Also, I'll have Billy Rock a little later in the show talking about a big event going on Friday night as well. Uncle Rico, Saturday at Mr. Burroughs Tavern, 8 to 11. Benny Bodine, Friday at the Wicked Pickle in Loveland, 6 to 9. Did I pop that pickle? Listen to that. Yes. And then Wednesday at Milano's, 7 to 10 in Miami Township for Benny Bodine. Alex Poteet, Thursday at Smoke Justice solo show, 7 p.m. tonight, Covington. Friday, he's at High Note Rooftop Bar in Newport, 7 p.m. And then Alex's band, Linus Tate, has a doubleheader on Saturday at Blackberry Days Festival, 1:30 p.m. in Loveland. And then Saturday at the Hitchin Post, 7 p.m. in Darton, Ohio for Linus Tate. Velvet Crush, Friday at Heather's Cafe in Springboro, 7 to 11. And then they go on the road overnight. And after playing all night on Friday, Saturday, they're at the John Henry Days Festival in Talcott, West Virginia from 7 until 10 o'clock. For Velvet Crush, making the roll there. What else we got? Kevin Cooper, Saturday from 6 to 10. Eyes Up Here at Trillions. And Mr. Mike Roberts will be involved in that one as well. Let me pop Debbie's comment in here so you can all see that for a minute. I had Debbie scheduled on my Wednesday show, and I had to cancel. I canceled this one. I usually have bands cancel on me, but I unfortunately had to cancel it. Something came up Wednesday that I was not able to get out of. And I ended up not being able to do a live show with them on Wednesday with the band this week. So the Cincy Blues Society Blues Fest this Saturday and Sunday. You can see it all in the comments there. I'll leave all that up. I'm not going to read it all to you, but you can read and check it out. There's the time of who's playing and all that stuff. I've seen a lot of those bands. Great acts coming on the stage. Ben Levin, awesome. Blue Spectrum is so cool. Yeah, some good stuff. And she's got a great lineup there. So the challenge and solo winners and such will be playing as well. So get your bodies out there to the Cincy Blues Fest. That's happening in Fairfield this weekend. It is. What did I say? Did I say Sunday? Mike Roberts? Or did I say Saturday? I've got it written as Sunday right here. I just probably blew it. But yes. Eyes Up Here, Sunday from 6 to 10 at Trillions. There we go. I'll throw that back in there. And Amy says, yes, jam tonight going to be a great one. Rick Piper and Toy Hobbs are there. Yes, thank you, Amy. All right, a few more to go here, guys. So sit back and relax and listen a little bit. Vinyl Countdown, Friday at the Wilmington Summer Concert Series. That is going on Friday night for them. And then Saturday, they're at the Deer Park Party in the Park, 7 to 10. That Friday show, 7 to 11. Saturday, 7 to 10 for Vinyl Countdown. Then we have a Throw It in the Blender, and it comes out wonderful. Billy Watts show. The Billy Rock Band and Crown Watts mixing it up on Friday night. Rock waves of the 70s and 80s at the Madison Theater in Covington. Doors are at 7, shows at 8. I'll see you there if you're going. Love to see you there for that one. For real. Jerry Nimmersheim, what's up, buddy? Good to have you here. Thanks for dropping in. And what's this? Toy Hobbs is awesome. Mike Roberts says, thank you. He is awesome. Hi, Kevin Cooper. Thanks for being here. So the Contenders, Saturday at the Machinist Club in Springfield, 8 to 12. What's up, Jerry Nimmersheim? You doing all right, buddy? Hope you're having a good thing. You are. And Debbie threw another one in here saying Piper and the Hard Times will be at the fest. Their only concert since June 2nd, and it may be the only one for July. There you go. All right. Hi, John. He's going to both of the Vinyl Countdown shows this weekend. He's from Columbus, so thank you for that, John Esper. I said the Contenders Saturday at the Machinist Club, Springfield. That's 8 to 12. It's a $5 cover if you're not a member of the Machinist Club. Rockstar, Friday at the Miamisburg Moose. Really? Is there anything else that can happen on Friday night too? Jesus, 8 p.m. Saturday at Satch's Bar and Grill, 9 p.m. for Rockstar. The Kevin McCoy Band, Saturday at Element Eatery, 6 p.m. on the KMB. Joe Cole's Friday 8 to midnight at Trillions, Westchester, full band. And then Saturday 8 to midnight, the Phone Booth Lounge in Dayton, full band. In Kettering, that should say. CFG and the Family Friday at Music in Mason, 7 p.m. Saturday at Crimers, 8 p.m. on their showtime for CFG. And then Sunday they're at the Cincy Summer Blues Fest in Fairfield. And you can see that on Debbie's comments if you want to see times and all that stuff. Mason Johnson Trio Wednesday at Mansion Hills, 7 p.m. Brandy and the Beard tonight, Fretboard Norwood, 6 to 9 p.m. on that one. Anita and the Daves Saturday from 6:30 to 9:30 at the Glendale Trackside Pub. What's going on there? And Jerry Nimmersheim, what's happening, buddy? Hanging with the boys at Hocking Hills. Good for you. Say hi to the boys. I don't know if I have Abe Lincoln or not. I don't know if I got that or not yet. I have not, John Esper, I have not seen it yet on the list, but it may be here. All right, where are we at here? Kevin Fox, Thursday at Bishop's Quarter, 7 p.m. tonight. Friday, Kenwood Country Club, 6 p.m. Saturday, Kevin Fox, Barnesburg Tavern, Oakdale, Ohio. Sunday at the Strauss House, 8:30 p.m. And Tuesday, Kevin Fox at Putter's Liberty Township, 6:30. DV8 tonight, Smalley Park, Rockin' the Roebling in Cincinnati, 7 to 10. Saturday at the IHM Festival in Burlington, Kentucky, 6:30 to 10:30 for DV8 on that one. Oh, the Gamut, Saturday at Cabana on the Whitewater, 8 to 12. Sideshow Band, Friday at Atchison's Indian Lake, 6 p.m. start time. The Whammies, Saturday at St. Thomas More, July Fest, 9 to midnight. Short of Stable, Saturday at Good Time Charlie's, 9 to 1 for Dancing in the Streets after party. Spongeworthy, Thursday at Bargo's, 6 to 10 tonight. And Saturday at the West Carrollton Hot Air Balloon Glow, 6 to 7:30 on that show. Britches Down, Friday at Jasper Hills Golf Club, 7 to 10:30. Ben and Zane, Friday at Warp Wing Springboro, 6 to 9 on that. Liars for Hire, Friday at Wings in Vandalia from 9 until 1. Lots of people this week. White Knuckle Weekend, Saturday on the patio at Heather's from 7 to 11. Blind Faith Duo, Friday at Morning Star Marina from 7 to 10. The Fast Forward Band, Saturday at Riverside Marina from 8 to 12. Heath Bowling Music, Thursday, Fairfield Pub in Fairfield, 8 to 11 tonight. Friday at Steak Time in Miamisburg, 6:30. Saturday, Broken Barrel in Middletown for Heath Bowling, 7 to 10. And Tuesday, he'll be at O'Connor's in Springfield, 8 to 11. Two more here. David Thornton open mic night tonight, James on Main in Miamisburg, the acoustic open mic from 7 to 10. And last but not least, Michelle Robinson, Friday night from 8 to 10 at the Blue Ash Summer Concert Series. And that's going on. And I'm just going to let that ride, Mike Roberts. I don't know if you guys are having some convo there or whatever, so I've got to get out of here if I'm going to get anywhere tonight. But Carla, you have an amazing night as well. And for those of you that are going to be at the, hey, Eric Sears, thank you. Going to be at the Bell and the Bear tonight. I'll see you there a little later. And I'm going to try to stop and see Gina and Johnny for a few minutes at Heather's and then head that way. Thank you, Tracy, for being here. Tim, tell Doug he has a demerit for not sending me your Dancing in the Streets one. Jane's on Main did, however, so we're safe there. And thank you, Tim. Miamisburg Jay, thank you so much. Guys, this list will be printed on the Warren County Post, digitized newspaper, so you can follow them. And if you want to see a printed copy of this, and if you'd like your band or musical act featured on our weekly podcast or shared on the Warren County Post, contact us here at All Around Town Radio via direct message. We'll get you involved. For additional band info and a lot of fun, follow our daily Facebook Live at 5 programs here at All Around Town Radio, including our weekend update on Monday, Hot Topic Tuesday, and Wednesday with the band. This has been brought to you by Heather's Cafe in Springboro. It is our Who's Playing Out show. Thanks. Hit that share button if you can. Most important when we do of the week. Share it. Support the local venues and the musicians. So let's have a great weekend, everybody. Get out and support live local music and the bands and venues that bring it to you. We'll see you next time. I'm Scott, your host. Bye-bye. Thanks, Mike Roberts.
Working for the weekend, and I want to see a show. I flip on the book of face.
Book of Face.
Yeah, I know where to go. Woo! There's a man over there into the music scene, showing lots of love for the community.
Just a reminder, the views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of our sponsors or any entities that they may represent.